Hey everyone, Sarah here from the beautiful Sunshine Coast. So the purpose of my call today is to introduce you to an incredible woman. Her name is Lisa. She is an executive regional vice president with a well-known company. I'm sure you've all heard of Arbonne. She is an amazing wife to Simon, mum to identical twins, Cooper and Jake, who are 11. And she lives in a small town called Anglesea, which is down on the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, near Geelong. I'm originally from Geelong, so I know the area quite well. Her interests, she loves running and she loves going for walks along the beach with her border collie, Billy. And this lady has completed in 3 half marathons. Take my hat off to you, Lisa. That's incredible. She loves to have a wine with friends and family. And this lady wears her heart on her sleeve. And she just hopes to inspire people to live their dreams and really stay true to themselves and live their genuine purpose here in life. So I'm really excited to bring Lisa in. I'll just bring her in now and introduce you. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me today. So the purpose of bringing you in today is I was introduced to the platform of network marketing a couple of years ago, and I had actually never heard of this platform before. And the more I learned about it, the more I realised that if this had have been introduced to me back when my 3 boys were younger, it could have changed my whole life and the whole path. It is such an incredible platform where the opportunity not only for mums but dads, anyone really, to be able to grow their own business and grow it, be able to have that time freedom, that residual income, that leveraged income is truly, truly amazing. And I always thought you had to go out and just do a job and, work your ass off and work for someone else and build somebody else's dreams, or go out and start a small business where you're operating the small business yourself, which I have done, and that actually takes more work than what the job does. So anyway, I'm excited to introduce you, and I would love to know how you got involved in this incredible profession and to share your story. Thank you so much, Lisa.
No worries. Thanks for having me, Sarah. I'm excited to there's a bit of background noise. I'm excited to actually jump on today and chat with you about my journey in my network marketing, social marketing business. So I've been a part of my particular company for 8 years now. So I was introduced to the business when I was actually a stay-at-home mum, as you said, to my twin boys, Cooper and Jake. And at the time, I was actually looking for something. So they were 3 years of age at the time, and I'd been at home with them for that whole period of time. And as much as I loved being a mum, I certainly felt like I needed that sense of purpose for myself. So my previous profession is actually in the dental industry. So I worked as a dental assistant for 13 years, and then I obviously started my own business with Arbonne. So I, as I said, was looking for something. I certainly didn't know what it was going to come wrapped up like, didn't think it was going to be in a box like this. But I'm an open-minded person. So when my good friend Danielle introduced me to the business, I sat down, I took a listen to what she was doing, and I thought, you know what have I got to lose? I'm going to give this a red hot crack. And I basically jumped in, and fast forward 8 years now, I've got more balance in my life, more opportunities to be present with my children when it matters most to me. And, it's taken a lot of hard work, I will say, but I'm proud of the balance that I've achieved. And, I've been able to support my husband in starting his own business as well. He runs a very successful business for himself. That's a little bit about how I got involved, in the business.
So you've really created something for yourself, haven't you, for the future of your family. And being able to have that time freedom is just so, it's so valuable, isn't it? Because I look back and my life was just crazy. Like, I was working 6 days, sometimes 7 days a week. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that relate to this, where a lot of parents now are both working full time. And so literally you would be running, because you'd wake up in the morning and it'd be like breakfast, showers, make sure lunches are ready the night before, get in the car and just go, and then get home and do the same thing day in and day out. And you'd be just hanging for Friday, like seriously, like come Friday afternoon, it's like, yes, it's going to be the end of the working week. Unless, of course, I was working on the Saturday. But it was just crazy. And I was there as a mum, but I wasn't present. And so to have an opportunity where you can still be present as a mum and have that flexibility to be able to go and attend sporting events and drop kids off, it's so massive for your lifestyle. So when I came across this platform, I just wanted to be able to share it with everyone for that reason that, hey guys, there is other opportunities out there available. So you've built a successful business around your family. What are the main benefits that you have experienced? Like, time freedom's a big one, but not only with that, like, what are the sort of benefits?
So as you said, like time flexibility, like flexibility to schedule my own time, like actually not be dictated when and where I have to work or when I have to take a lunch break, all those sorts of things, and to be able to fit it in and around my beautiful boys and be that present mum, as I said, has been, one of those really big things for me. But what I do like to say to people is it's not, with my particular business, it can fit in and around what you do. So don't feel like, if you're in a profession that you love, that you have to quit your job to run an online business. Like, this business, you can certainly fit in and around. I have people from all different professions that are part of my organisation that work full-time, part-time, stay-at-home mums, and they all are running their own business for their own reason. So for me, it was to be that present mum, but also have that sense of purpose for myself. I'm so grateful to be able to earn, extra money through my hard work that I've put into my Arbonne business as well, like being able to do that. Now that I am, as you said at the start, I'm a regional vice president with the company, the opportunities I have to earn through this business and through our success plan and the different ways that I can train others to do the same thing. I'm so proud of my team and the time and the effort that, it's taken for us to get here where we are after 8 years in this incredible organisation. But it is just about those small pockets of time in and around what you have in your life. Like, it might be that switch the telly off and spend time on your business. The telly's always going to be there. That's what I say to people. You're always going to be able to go back to the television eventually. Things like that, like read a book. I read lots of books to educate myself, on this particular industry and grow myself. Like, the personal development in this industry is incredible. The person I am now to the person I was 8 years ago, I've certainly grown into someone that is a lot more positive. I have a lot more resilience, a resilience to other people's opinions, I suppose. People have opinions about everything, but I've learned to actually have my own back and trust in my own decisions. And hopefully that's answered your question. But I'm super grateful, for also the community that I'm a part of, the consultants that have shown me so much about who I am and what I'm capable of and what I actually deserve. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest things, isn't it? There's just so many benefits, and one that I have also really enjoyed is the self-development and self-growth, and just learning and really pushing yourself outside its own, because there's so many things that I do now that I wouldn't have been able to do. I never thought I could ever do like a couple of years ago. And as far as building, in the nooks and crannies of your life, that's exactly right. You don't have to do this full time. Like, you can start it as a side hustle and then just fit it in where you can and do a little bit here and there, and then slowly build. And then you might get to a point where you can actually start cutting back your working hours, which is what a lot of people do. And then eventually, like having that long-term vision, I think, is so important to really see, long-term what your gains can be and where you can be in a position in 5 years or even 10 years. And for you, 8 years, and now look where you are. I encourage anybody to look and do research on this particular platform in any category. There's so many amazing network marketing companies out there. So to really find a fit for them, and really look at, the benefits, and not be afraid to be open-minded and really look into other avenues. You don't have to just work and be in that crazy stressful state of raising kids and trying to provide an income for the family. And we even get some people, you probably do too, that just want to earn a little bit of money just to cover their product, or they might want to, some women in particular have said to me, Sarah, I just want to have my own money. Where I have like a little bit of, my own little account where I'm contributing, but it's just my own money sort of thing. So there's so many, it's unlimited, this industry and this platform.
Yeah, and I think so many
profession.
Yeah, I think so many people are uneducated about it as well, Sarah. And I think like that's one of the really big things for me is I just want to be able to educate people that there is, there is another way. There is another way. It's not saying it's the best way, but it is another way that you can certainly create choices in your life. And I think also for me, when I first started my business, I was very focused on what it was going to do for us and our family, where now I get so much joy out of watching other people that I've been able to share, this incredible opportunity with, and actually help them change, the direction or the path of, their future. So I think I get more out of that now than anything else, so yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I see the same with my organisation and people coming on board and just growing as individuals. It's so rewarding. And it is hard. Like, you do have to put in some hard work, and you've got to be dedicated, and you've got to work on yourself. But anybody can do this too if you're willing to grow as a person and really tap into, the trainings, and like you said, read the books and work on your mindset and all that sort of stuff. Anybody can work this platform and education, and it is just another avenue or another option that people can look at. Absolutely. So that is fantastic. Thank you so much for jumping on board and having this chat with me.
You're welcome.
And I really appreciate it. I guarantee that there'll be loads of people that would have got some great value from it, Lisa. So really appreciate your time, and enjoy this beautiful day, and I hope to speak to you soon.
All right. Thanks so much for having me, Sarah. See you guys.
No worries.
Bye. Bye.